Hello you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. In today's vlog, this is actually going to be a how-to video. Now, I don't know about you, but when it gets cold outside, I feel compelled to use my crock pot, as it just gives comfort food, right? So in today's video, I will be showing you guys exactly how to make some crock pot ribs for my people who don't feel like grilling in the wintertime, or if you live in an apartment like me and you just can't use the grill on the patio and whatnot. This is going to be the perfect recipe for you to feel like this is that perfect Sunday dinner where you're getting that good comfort, smoky, delicious soul food. Okay, so if you are interested, keep on watching. I want to say that I'm probably going to go into voiceover mode just because I'm shorter on time right now and we'll be leaving the house in less than an hour. So just watch this video. It might be sped up for whatever reason, but really what you're going to need is just a base. You're going to need like a base seasoning to really coat your ribs. If you want to jazz it up, you can use fresh onion and garlic, but for convenient purposes and just because I'm short on time, I'm going to be using powdered versions. You're going to need some liquid smoke. My favorite is hickory. I know you're probably thinking, what should need this root beer for? So root beer is going to really give it that smoky flavor like it just got off the grill. Obviously, this is barbecue, so you're going to need some barbecue sauce. And I got a 4-cup measurement glass just because we're going to be using 3 cups of water for this. And if you want to measure out anything else, check out the description. So let's begin. So I just want to say that I did wash my hands off camera, and this recipe was inspired by a YouTuber that I used to watch years ago when I lived in Dallas. Her name is I Heart Recipes on YouTube. Really love ribs, but I haven't been able to learn how to use a grill yet. So this whole thing of ribs, I'm only going to use probably 5 pounds. Start out by
4 more minutes.
I'm gonna start out by ripping the membrane off because we don't want that. So just so you know, if you are interested in creating this recipe like I am, everything will be linked in the description box below as far as measurements and everything like that. All right, you guys, this is the seasoning that I'm going to be using to really coat. And like I said, you can use onion, fresh onion and garlic powder, but I'm going to be using this. Quick little disclaimer, I do not measure how much I'm seasoning my meats. Because you want to season this generously, you don't have to measure this specifically. Just season until the gods and the ancestors say stop, baby, because the more seasoning, the more juicy and delicious this is going to be, period. I'm actually going to let this marinate. Literally use it, put it in the crock pot after it's been marinating like overnight. It's really gonna help the seasonings penetrate. So just sprinkle generously all over the meat. Alright guys, so I'm almost done seasoning everything up and rubbing that all into the meat on both sides. Don't forget both sides. Now when I'm done seasoning everything, I just roll them up like so. And if you want to marinate them overnight, you can tie like a quick little string on each of them just so that they stay intact, but you don't have to. So mine were done marinating for 20 minutes because I'm short on time, and once it was done marinating, I'm getting ready to take them out and put them in the crock pot, as you guys can see here. Alright you guys, now time for the fun part. It's time to start adding everything else into the crock pot. So right here I'm just adding 1 liter of root beer. If you don't have root beer, you can literally use coca-cola. It will do the same exact thing, which is add that flavor that you're looking for. I also added 3 cups of water. Right here I'm adding my smoky liquid smoke, and I believe you're only going to add 2 tablespoons of that. Also, I'm going to add 2.5 cups of barbecue. You can get whatever barbecue you desire, and then once that's done, you're just going to put the top on, put it on high for 4 hours, do what you got to do, and then come back to it. As you can see here, you guys, it is looking so delicious. The aroma in the house when I walked in was a 10 out of 10, and I am not flexing. So right here, I started to take it out because I'm about to put it on broil in the oven for about 5 minutes or so, just to get that just off the grill look for aesthetic purposes. You don't have to do it, you can skip this step, but because I left it on for a little bit over 4 hours, it was literally falling off the bone. Now, this is your preference. If you don't want it to fall off the bone, just set it on high for maybe 3.5 hours and just keep checking on it so that you can avoid that. But I'm going to be using this liquid gravy as just that, a gravy with rice, cabbage, baked beans, and the whole shebang. So I was literally only gonna make baked beans and cabbage to go with it, but I figured, like, what is a gravy without a rice? You feel me? So I went ahead and added things to the recipe like rice, gravy, cabbage, and baked beans. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm basically just got it out the oven and I'm adding some barbecue sauce on top. You don't have to do this part. This is totally optional if you want that extra barbecue smoky flavor like me. I'm really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it comes to barbecue. I absolutely love it. So I'm just doing the whole shebang. You feel me? And so now it's really time to start plating this up. So you guys will see that I'm about to start serving dinner with the rice, the whole thing, the cabbage, the baked beans, which is also in the oven, just keeping warm. And here is the finished product. So do not sleep on this meal. It was a 10 out of 10. It's definitely giving comfort food. And y'all, I'm a sucker for baked beans. So I went in for a second plate after this recipe. If you guys try it out, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and comment down below how it came out for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.